my gosh. I saw Avengers Infinity War tonight. I've been waiting for such a long time to see this film. I remember when I waited 4 years to see the original Avengers film after Iron Man. I remember Googling everything on Yahoo Movies and figuring out from searches that there was going to be, an Iron Man 2, a Thor movie, a Captain America movie, then the Avengers. I saw Avengers and I was amazed by it. And then after the after credits scene with Thanos, I got more excited. Been waiting such a long time, and I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm going to save everything for my spoiler review. I'm just going to talk about the movie generally, but there is so much that I want to talk about. But I can't, because obviously I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But I implore you to immediately go see this film, because this is a film that's going to be talked about for a couple weeks. It's a Marvel film, so you're going to have that. But this is a film that changes this universe a lot, and they do a lot of things that I was not expecting whatsoever. There's a lot of bold decisions that they do in this film that I was just in utter shock that they did. And after seeing all this stuff, I can't wait for Avengers 4. But let's talk about this film, because there is so much to talk about. But like I said, I can't spoil anything, so I'm going to talk about the film as generally as I can. Let's talk about Thanos first. Thanos as a villain is probably one of the best Marvel villains thus far, because I feel as though this film really explores him as a character, and you understand his motivation, really. And he's a person. Not like a person, he's obviously an alien, but he is a character. And I really enjoyed that about this film, is that they actually took a lot of time to explore this character. And they should have, because this is a film that has been building this character up since 2012, and if they would have done something that was totally as bland as the Thor 2 villain, then I would have been really upset. But they really don't. And I really appreciate that. And obviously people are looking forward to this film because it's the first time that we are seeing the Avengers interacting with the Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, and everything that we've seen thus far in the Phase 3 films. And it was really cool just seeing everybody together, finally. It can get overwhelming at some times, because not only do we have certain characters interacting with one another, but they're all in different places. Some are on Earth, some are in space. And I believe there's 4 different locations that we kind of visit, really. It's so hard to talk about everything that has happened in this film because there's a lot that occurs. This is probably one of the most moment-filled Marvel movies that I have seen in a while. Every time when I see a Marvel film now, it definitely feels a little bit episodic. Like we're watching something where things happen, but it's not really eventful. It's just okay, we saw this character in this film. But this is the first Marvel film that I've seen in a while where things have changed, really. And I really just wasn't expecting that whatsoever. A lot of the decisions that they make in this was not expecting. And I think they did a really good job at setting up Thanos in the first scenes, because he's horrifying. The movie does such a good job in establishing that this is someone who has a history and should not be messed with. And there's a lot of buildup for the audience who have seen films prior to this one, for you to have a basic understanding that this is a villain that overpowers everybody. Another thing that I should mention is that there are things that these characters do in the film that are going to piss a lot of audience members off. There's a lot of character choices where, things happen because of these certain characters. And I think that's the film just acknowledging that these characters are people. You have emotions that are building up in these characters, and because of that, they make decisions that kind of foil a plot or a plan. And I really like that about it. There's things that happen in these characters. There's relationships that are kind of broken because of this film. And even though a lot of audience members are going to be like, why did he do that? I understand their emotions. And I really like that about this film. This film also has a really good third act. In Thor 1 and Thor 2 where those epic battle scenes take place and it's not really the full movie itself, it's just kind of like an intro with narration. That's the third act, but times 10. This is a Marvel film where everything is at stake, and that's why I really like it. The film does have its tone changes where it gets super, super serious, and then there's the humor that we know these Marvel films to have. I really wish that they would have kept that serious tone, but at the same time, I thought to myself, you know, Marvel has been doing this kind of humor for the past 10 years, and it's been working, so why would they stop at this point? And for the most part, I think it's evenly balanced. I think there's enough humor. I think there's enough seriousness. Definitely at the end, there's definitely a serious tone at the end of this film that I think a lot of people are going to appreciate. And Avengers 4 is probably going to make a whole lot of money. Let's just say that. Go see Infinity War. If you haven't seen it yet, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. No, you're probably not an idiot. You probably just had work or something. Totally understand. But guys, you're going to want to see this film because people are going to be talking about it. There's a lot of stuff that happens, and I'm just telling you, as not only a fellow YouTuber, but as your friend, to go see Infinity War. Just do it. Just do it. So yes, guys, I know this review was kind of short, but I'm saving everything up for my spoiler review, so I can't wait to do that. Comment down below what you thought of Infinity War if you've seen it yet. Like the video, share it, and please subscribe to PixelTalk if you haven't yet for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and gaming content. Thank you guys so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is PixelTalk.